so that we will know about the history, and then para sa makabaluta kung unsa ni siya ng klaseng watch. I have used this one only once. And then if you're going to look at here, so there's still the protection plastic there at the back. I did not get that one yet. Okay, good day. So today we're going to review a watch. Now, based on that logo, what is that watch? Well, that watch is a Nixon. Okay, so that is the logo of a Nixon. And then before we're going to start, let's try to check what is the history of Nixon, so that we will know about the history, and then para sa makabaluta kung unsa ni siya ng klaseng watch. Okay, so that we will know what kind of watch is this. So Nixon is an American watches, accessories, and audio brand, and then it is founded in 1997. And then Nixon, based on their website, it says there that is the premium watch and accessories brand for the youth lifestyle market. So let's try to check now what this Nixon model that I got here. Oh, it's an all-white Nixon watch. Okay, so what model is that? That is the Time Teller men's watch. Okay. So I purchased this one weeks ago. Yeah, most probably weeks ago. And then I have used this one only once. And then if you're going to look at here, it's a pretty looking watch. It's kind of unique because it's all white. And then it is true really that based on the look of this watch, it is really only, the design. Pang youth good siya. And then akanang pang batanon ba. So it's true that they market their product for the youth. Okay, so if you're going to look at the watch, so there's still the protection plastic there at the back. I did not get that one yet, so it's still there. So everything is white except for the clasp here. Okay, so the clasp, if you're going to look at here, there's a name Nixon and then its logo. Okay, so this watch is kind of small. The width here, it's only 37 millimeters, except for the crown, not counting the crown here. So the width of this watch is only 37 millimeters. Pang bata good siya or pang youth, not for adults, because usually adults, they wear watches that are more than 40 millimeters big. And then this watch is also water resistant, 100 meters, convert to feet, that is 330 feet. And then the glass that they use here is mineral crystal, and then the thickness of the watch is 9 millimeters. So it's not a bulky type of watch, unlike some of the watches that are in the market, like Invictus. They are bulky and then they're big. This one, it's kind of thin, not really that thin, but kind of thin. It's only 9 millimeters and then kind of small. It's 37. Okay, so 37 millimeters, usually 37 millimeters and below are women's sizes. But since this one is a men's watch, so because their market is only for the youth, that is why this watch is kind of small. Okay. Then what else? This is a quartz watch. It's battery operated. Okay, and then if you're going to look at the back, okay, let's try to undo this one. Tatangtangon siya. And then if you're going to look at the back, there's a name there. It says Nixon. What's that? Nixon Minimal, because it is a minimalist watch. Okay, so if you're going to wear this watch, it's going to look like this. But if you have an impaired vision, the downside of this one is you're going to have a hard time looking at the time, because everything is white, including inside, including the kanang mga lines din ha, kana bitang yung mga indicators, it's also white. And then another downside of this watch is it doesn't have a calendar. And then one of the features when I buy watches, it must have calendars. I only bought this watch because I really like the look of it, because it's all white. And then I like looking at my wrist kung ako siyang suoton. So that is why I bought this watch. And then another downside of this watch is that if you're going to look at the band, okay, the design of the band is just a regular design. I've been seeing this design for many years already, like in the 80s or in the 90s, I have seen this design. Unlike with some of the watches right now in the market, that they have this unique designs of the band, especially if you're going to look at the Invictus, they have great looking band. Okay, so this one, it's just a regular design of a band. And then if you're going also to look at here on the band, see, you can see the gray color here because this is stainless. So this is only a plated one. So if you're going to touch here, kung imo siyang hikapon, mura siya og kana bitang gipintalan lang siya og nail polish. That's how it feels. Mura ra siya og painted over with a nail polish. Okay, so if you're going to use this one over time, and most probably it will going to scratch off the white color, and then it will come out the kana iyang color, which is color gray, the stainless one, the silver. So that is also another downside of this watch. And then okay, what else? But overall, it's a nice watch. It's a nice watch. And then based from my research about Nixon, they are quality watches, and then they are comparable to the quality of fossils. If you're familiar with fossil watches, the quality of this watch is comparable to that one. And then fossil watches, well, they are also great watches. They're great quality watches also. And then they have also nice designs or great designs. Okay, so that's it. So this is all I can say. Okay, overall, I like the watch. I like the look of it. The only the downsides, I've said earlier, there's no calendar, and then this one is only plated. So if you're going to use over time, it will going to scratch off or peel off over time. And then if you have a vision problem, you're going to have a hard time looking at the time. But overall, it's a nice watch. It's trendy, you know, the look of it is trendy and very youthful. And it's and then because it's all white, it's kind of unique. For me, it's kind of unique. Okay, so that's it. If you're going to ask me if you're going to purchase a Nixon watch, well, if you're going to collect, if you are a watch collector, I suggest that Nixon must be one of your collections. Okay, so there are a lot of available designs out there. Just look for the designs or the design that you like, and then put that one as one of your watch collection. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.